show you what you really, really want. Really, really want. I show you what you really, really want. Yeah.
Thank you, everyone. Hello, everyone. This is Zaziwa with Pearl Modiadi. I'm your host. I said it started off in the corporate industry asebenza kumakampani amakhulu and modeling part-time. She decided to give entertainment a shot and gave up the corporate world, which clearly was a wonderful idea because she has done a lot already, and we will get into that. Noguti wakhula kanjani. She can add actress, TV presenter, and entrepreneur on her CV. Representing KZN tonight, please put your hands together for my guest, Ayanda Thabethe.
She say she mine, but she go deep and rich stands. They want this, they bad girls trying to get the shoulders.
How are you?
Hey.
You say you are gorgeous, they're gonna die. Are you dying? What? Hey!
Thank you so much.
Oh, it is so good to have you here.
Show, and I'm so happy to be here.
I'm glad you're here. And you're playing the song. Ooh, did you
I've been
Come on, Mama Dash, man. Yeah,
Ngiyatanda le video about Dream Team's a really great team.
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
No?
Yeah, no spice there.
No spice at all. And you like a little dash from Dream Team.
Of everything, really.
So, my favorite industry, automatically, the new it girl.
Yeah.
A lot of girls are uncomfortable with that term. Are you as well? Because I feel like you are fully embracing it. I mean,
yes, I am. You know what? I think I made the choice to get into the entertainment industry, and for people to name me the it girl, it doesn't. I don't shy away from it because for me, it just says I've made some sort of impact.
Hey.
You know, someone is noticing, someone is saying something positive about me.
Yeah.
So I don't shy away from it. So the thing is, though, is that it's a challenge then to just take that and make it bigger and make sure that it doesn't stay as the it girl of the moment, and rather just make it a longevity thing.
Yeah. Yeah. So you turned 30.
Yes. In March. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That was crazy. I still can't believe I'm 30.
Why?
Sankukile. No, this is
so you're saying that about me too. It's okay. Next. You spring chicken, Mina. Book our next life. And I was thinking, but as soon as they turn 30, like there's a switch, nje.
Yeah.
That happens. You know, do you feel as well?
I don't think it was a switch. I think I just thought about my life more clearer. I think in your 30s, you've really gotten time to, you've spent time with yourself.
Yeah.
And manje okay, some sort of impact. How is my life going to do that?
Yeah. And what would you say has been your toughest battle to fight?
I have many. I've overcome a lot of battles. I've overcome battles in my own family space with my own father. I've overcome battles where I've lost good relationships, be it with a partner, be it with friends. You know, I just don't like dwelling in the things that have happened. It was a battle, it was a challenge, you know. But I'm a better person for it now, you know, because of that experience. And, you know, I've just learned that sometimes people go in your life to open up for better things, you know. I think we also like you know, because we want to save relationships, but it's okay to let go. It's okay to let go of friends that no longer make sense because they made sense at that time. You're a totally different person. You're looking at a totally different future, and they may not fit that space that you're in. So I've let go of a lot of friendships, relationships, as well as family also, but you have to do what you have to do.
And you did an interview. It was UJFM.
Yes.
Right? I watched it on YouTube.
Did you like it?
Yes, I really did like it. I did.
I really opened up on that interview.
You did,
actually.
a lot,
true,
a lot. And one thing that you said, you don't want to talk about your past relationships because you feel like you carry them with you when you keep talking about them. You're giving them the space that they don't deserve in You're obviously referring to your much publicized relationship that you guys got married and then you separated.
Yes.
But without getting into it, you know, I believe in walking away with lessons.
Yes.
Ne?
And that's all you can do. You're a human being. You are bound to make mistakes. You know, and for me, I don't like speaking about my past relationships or breakups or things that happen because it's almost as if you're not allowed to move on. And as a woman, then you're considered as so-and-so's person, as so-and-so's wife. And then it took me so much time to find that identity and just become Ayanda Thabethe and just have people, you know, call me as that, as my name and surname, and also respect me as a person who's trying their best, as a person who is talented, and as a person who owns their place in the world. Also, you know, in this part of my life, I have turned a completely new page, and I'd like for people to be in this page with me. Because if we still keep going back, then you'll never experience the joy of the chapter I'm in now.
And how's your partner now supposed to be comfortable with all of that being in your space, in your mind? Sure. All right. How is this space for you right now?
This space is absolutely great. This space is just about me, ngifunda futhi. It's also about ukuthi ngiqhubeke ngalezi zinto engizenzayo, ngizenze kangcono. And just be everywhere, do everything I love, and do it bigger and better.
Yes, and that's exactly what you're doing.
Thank you.
And you asked for us to play you a song. We're taking it back to the beach. What does the song mean? It's such a nice feel-good song.
It's such a feel-good song. I've grown up in so many different places in Durban, but the one thing that reminds you of Durban is the warm sea and just being there and being happy. When I drive home, it's almost the first thing that hits you is the humidity and the smell of the sea. I'm like, yes, I'm home. So yes, let's go back to the beach.
Tonight I'm chatting to a dynamic woman who's making waves in the entertainment industry and turning heads everywhere she goes, of course. She's a TV host, and an entrepreneur. She says there's an artist who's her all-time favorite, and her favorite song from her is Black President. Who am I talking about?
Brenda Fassie.
Yes, here's your song.
Oh, man.
Beautiful song.
This song makes me feel, it moves me. It really moves me. I just realized the power that was there. That is still there. It's just that it's hidden in other things, but it's beautiful to watch.
So let's take it back to your hometown.
But...
in a lot of different places in Durban.
Yes, So, my mom had a house KwaMashu, Shayamoya. Abantu abayazi motshela abantu eGoli ukuthi Shayamoya kuthiwa sorry go lapha. You know, Shayamoya, and then my grandmother was in another part of KwaMashu. That's my dad's mom. Ubaba Musentuzuma, from my mother's side, Usemlazi. So those are all the places that I was living in between all my life. I mean, I stayed in Avoca also. So I always say I've lived in every part of Durban because really it is that, you know. I've spent my holidays in different parts of it. And it's great because you get to see life in different perspectives, you know. Mawuya family yakho emhlanga. Ubona another picture to family yakhe KwaMashu, for instance. And as a child, I think it helps shape you to know that the world is not rosy. The world, you know, some people, you have to fight for everything that you have. And it just gives you a good perspective of life.
And Uma wako, because A3, was it back then or now still?
It was back then.
Back then, 3 jobs. What jobs were these and why?
Why ethungela bantu ama-chemical, ethungela bantu wedding dresses. She used to sell alcohol, drinks, everything from our house. And then she was also a nurse. And this is just because I have 5 sisters. That's a lot of people to feed.
So you have 5 sisters? So there are 5 of you?
Sonke about 5. It's loud. Kunomsindo.
I can imagine.
You could just think, if you didn't speak Zulu, maybe, you'd probably think we're fighting, but it's the biggest ball of laughter and everyone talking on top of each other. And my mom just sits there and just looks at us and says, no, you know. She can't believe that all 5 of us came out of her. So no boys. Crazy. I think she kept trying,
She's like,
like, oh, okay, no, it's going to happen this time. Yeah.
She wanted a boy. And then she gave up after number 6.
Exactly,
right?
Yeah.
And then ubabako, yena?
Yeah. My father was in and out of my life all my life. So it's a kind of a touchy subject to that one. But, you know, he did play a part in my life at some points in my life. But we're not really close. We've had a really difficult relationship. So my source of just fatherhood has been my mom, which is crazy. But that's the person I'm most close to. Yeah.
Like crazy relationship?
Yeah, crazy relationship. My dad is... he's somebody who I think is easily swayed by things. I remember one part instance that I've never actually shared with anyone because I don't like people to feel pity for me or people to be like, oh, so sad. I don't actually, you know, talk about it. But one part that happened is that I was in varsity and it was my final year and I called him and I was like, I need registration money. And he says, did you visit me last year? I'm like, no, but we had lunch, we chilled, whatever. And then he's like, oh, well, don't make me an ATM. For 3 years. And then I called him after 3 years and I said, you know what, when I pray, I just feel like there's somebody I haven't forgiven and that person is you and I just want to make it right. And it was okay for a while until he let me down again. And then I just decided, you know what, this relationship, and as much as I'd do anything for him, if he needed anything, I'd jump and do it. But I think our relationship just doesn't work. Yeah.
Do you feel like you're the only one trying to make it work? Because, I mean, you're the one who called after the 3 years.
I think for a long time it was like that. But, you know, it doesn't matter. You know, it's just one of those things. I'm glad that I got to know him in some parts of my life. I'm glad that I'm here because of him, you know, so I have to appreciate that. But in terms of a relationship context, I think that the relationship is not beneficiary to me. So it's just something that you have to recognize as you grow older, you know? Yeah.
And what comes across with you is that you're very strong in your faith.
Yes.
You know?
Extremely. Yeah.
And you felt like that for the first time. You felt the presence of God when you were 10 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a song that you say is your ultimate when it comes to your faith.
Yes. You know what? Firstly, rest in peace to Swisongane. I was so sad when I heard that he passed on, especially because his wife, Ayanda, she doesn't know me from a bar of soap, but she always sends me the best messages on my page. So when I found out about his death, I was so sad. But this song just reminds me that good or bad, it will always, always work out. God will turn it for the good, whatever you face, you know, yeah. That's just what it reminds me of.
Yeah, no?
Yeah.
Sure. I admire that.
Thank you.
Everybody do. Here's your song. Zaziwa. On the show tonight, we are chatting to Ayanda Thabethe and getting to know her through umculo bumpilo yakhe. She did her undergrad BCom degree in Communications Management at the University of Pretoria. She then did her postgrad honors in BCom Marketing at UNISA. Fundile girl. Fundile, yes. She wants to be remembered as a person of substance, an inspirational woman who looks up to God, a powerful, successful woman with humility and grace. She wants people to look at her and say, who said you can't do it all?
Yeah.
Because you know,
trying my best to.
Yeah. So I think the woman of grace and humility, that's you already. I think of course we will know you for that.
Yeah, thank you.
Forward.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
What's next for Ayanda?
Honestly, it's just doing what I'm doing now, bigger and better. I want to really concentrate on my business. I have a marketing agency that I've been running that's been great, but I just think I want to pay more attention to it. Because I want a building one day that stands in honor of that name and with people working and supporting their families through that business.
I wish you all of that and more.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Okay, it's good, ne?
Yeah.
Tiwa Savage, standing ovation.
How hot is she? She is hot. And she's signed to Rock Nation. How crazy. That is insane.
Sure.
Yeah, she's had a successful run and I think it's just powerful black women.
Lady Ayanda Thabethe.
Yes, Mistress Zaziwa.
Mistress Zaziwa.
Joking.
You're my student.
Yes.
Whatever I ask, you have to answer. So ask you anything and just answer as truthfully as possible. It's nothing hectic.
I like the as possible part.
These are fun questions. You'll try.
Okay, cool.
Rockville or A-list?
Ha! No, guys, you can't do that.
Yes, Ayanda, yes.
Because Rockville is over, I'll say A-list.
What's it do?
Rockville is over, A-list. Nah, fuck Rockville, abonang. Yeah.
So you chose the A-list, Angish. So A-list or the clothing brand that you are the face of?
Guys, unfair talentinians. Ziyahamselana nje lezi zinto lezi. Ziyahamselana.
What le A1 enye isekhona?
Iphelile contract December. A-list.
All right, fine. Would you rather date someone who's old enough to be your dad or young enough to be Ben 10? Like Ben 10 as in like 10 years younger?
No, neither.
No, you have to choose one, Ayanda. Spotlight.
No.
Date a man who's old enough to be your dad or date a boy who's like 10, 15 years younger than you?
To be my dad, that is so wrong. Rather younger, maybe.
Like 10, 15 years younger?
Maybe, no. 15, nangeke.
So you're like, what, you're 30, she's like...
20,
I mean, he's
yeah.
like, he's 15, 20.
Never, I could never date a 15-year-old. Maybe 20. Men are 20. You have
20.
to let me go on this question.
Okay, 50,
But
15.
I can't deal. It's like, what, 60 now? Or
Yeah, so
something like
double
that.
your age.
Hell no, no.
So Ben 10.
Yeah, rather.
Okay. Which book has influenced you the most?
Oh, wow. There's a book that I love that's called The Shack.
Yeah.
It really taught me the difference and the relationship between God, the Holy Spirit, and Jesus. And I liked it, yeah.
Okay, all right. Would you give up your partner for that big dream?
Yeah, I would. I would give up anything for my dream. No, I mean, it obviously wouldn't be, it would, listen.
Yeah, but it's either yes or no, Ayanda. I'm trying to explain, man. Would you give up your partner for your big dream?
Yes, because I finally figure
and you put the explanation, yes,
I probably would.
You probably would.
I think impacting the world is a bigger purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. If you could look into that camera in the many years to come, Ayanda, must it Ayanda Thabethe, ufuna still?
Look into that camera.
Yeah.
I think in the years to come, I just want to be remembered as somebody who made an impact, who showed people that it's possible, and who did it all with grace and humility, somebody successful, and somebody my younger self could be proud of.
Yeah. So we are proud of you, and that's why we have you on Zaziwa tonight. Give it up for my guest, to Ayanda Thabethe. Come join me here.
Okay.
Yeah, want to make a bed?
Yeah. Hi.
So good to have you here.
Nice
All the best
Thank
with
you
life,
so
with
much.
love, with your business, and
I
every other
appreciate
dream
it.
you have. With that said, we are back with Livigil Zaya with another one. Oh, where are you looking now? Where do you want us to look?
I don't know.
Let's look there.
There.
Yeah, we are back with another one of our favorite celebrities, Pearl Muriadi, my guest tonight. Talented.
Thank you so much, Ayanda Thabethe.
Very graceful.
Yeah.
Ayanda Thabethe. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Thank you.
Masambe.